Most of the holidays I used to spend in my room, either by studying or sleeping or wasting by overthinking. But this time I decided to do something better. I went out with my friends and trust me, these days turned out to be the most unforgettable and most fun of my life. The plan was simple: leave the city, chase some peace, and forget the world for a few days. But the universe had a different plan for us. We thought we would be chilling in a comfy car, but a giant city rolled us, already packed with strangers and whole family. I looked at my friend, they looked at me like, bro, are we seriously doing this? But we just laughed and get in. That's how the chores began. We traveled whole night, no sleep, just music. And when the first light of morning hits our faces, we realized where would we reach. And damn, it was beautiful. The air was freezing, fog all around us, and sun looked like it was shy to come out. That's when the real adventure started. But where the fuck we are going? After reaching Chikmagalur, first we went to Mullayanagiri Peak. That is the highest peak in Karnataka. That was 6 in the morning, fog everywhere, wind hitting our faces, and the sun. It looked like glowing moon hiding behind the clouds. We stood there, half frozen, half amazed, just taking it all in. That view, it wasn't just beautiful, it felt unreal. After that magical morning, we hit the road again. An hour and half our twisting roads, green everywhere. It felt like trees were smiling at us. From there, we hopped onto the crazy jeeps that bounced like a roller coasters through the forest. Windows down, cold wind on our faces, everyone screaming and laughing. That ride itself felt like an adventure. And then we heard a sound of water crashing. We walked down a small trail that was boom. That's the Hebbe Falls. It was powerful and absolutely stunning. We stood there getting little wet, took some of the photos and came off. Please never long last with us because the guide said next we have checkpoint trekking. 3 kilometers of pure madness. We got a fog so thick we couldn't see 5 steps ahead. Light rain, slippery mud. Within 5 minutes we were drenched and our heads were pounding. But do you know what? We didn't care. We screamed, laughed and danced till our stomachs hurt. It was a chores, but it was kind of our fun. That moment felt like that's what freedom feels like. We came back tired, cold, and hungry, and ready to crash on the bed. But life had one more surprise waiting that night. Something warm, glowing, and unforgettable. In the cold night, we sat around the campfire and played some games, laughed, made a fun. Simple night, but it felt special. The kind of moment that stays forever. Next morning, we got ready and started again. On the way, we stopped by a hidden waterfall, Jerry Falls. Water falling straight from the rocks, mist everywhere, and that sound was peaceful. After taking few photos, we moved ahead. Finally, we reached Bababudanagiri. The view from there was unreal, calm, cloudy, and full of silence. Phone weren't allowed. Maybe that's why it felt so peaceful. Some moments don't need a camera, just memories. We thought that was the end of our trip, but destiny had one last story waiting, somewhere far away from the hills. After Bababudanagiri, we moved towards Beluru. The old stone temple, the carvings, the quiet vibe, the history around us, it was calm, felt alive. We clicked some photos, listened to the history and known something about that temple. But it was time to head back to the city. The road back was different. The family we had been traveling with became friends. Random dance steps in a bus. By the time we reached the city, everyone was tired but smiling. They all felt like the memories we didn't want to end. And that's the things about the trips like this. You don't just visit the places, you collect the moments that stay with you long after the journey ends. Sometimes just you have to leave your room, leave your routine and see where life takes you, because the best stories are the ones you never planned. And then reality hit. Back in my PC, back to my books, because tomorrow I have internals. I need to study. I will see you in the next video. Until then.